Hi Aquarius, welcome to your June 2022 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Aquarius, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you and which part of you I resonate with more. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So before we get into that, if you haven't seen it, I know I've been talking about it pretty much everywhere. Mindset Magic, my new course, is going live on June the 7th. I really can't wait to launch this. I'm really excited about it. I've worked really hard on it and I truly hope that it helps everybody. I have created what I think is a blueprint for success. So I'm very, very excited to see what you guys create with it. If you love my chakra meditations, you are going to love this course because that's a key component of how it is delivered. On top of that, you will have community calls with me every quarter where we will be doing energy work. If you've been with me long enough, you know I'm big on energy work, and there will be all kinds of weird and wonderful things as a part of that as well. And as if that wasn't enough, you will also gain access to the Reydiant Reality Course Alums Facebook group, which is only available if you have taken one of my courses. Yeah, check that out. Thank you so much for allowing me to talk about this. It is, after all, my business, so this is how I get things out. For your actions and interactions with the world at large, you've got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be a sudden expense that comes up that you weren't expecting this month. Just now that I've given you the heads up, not such a big deal. Because this is your actions and options as well, this suggests that the results that you get from something may not be what you expected them to be. And what I mean by that is this could be maybe you put in a job application and they say to you, actually, you know what, that position's been filled, but there is something else that we think you might be suited for. There's a sense here that it's not necessarily like a loss per se. It's more just a case of like a change of direction. So it's not what you thought it was going to be. So just keep that in mind, because whatever you're doing, it's like the results are not what you thought they were going to be or what you expected them to be. Be flexible, allow things to kind of fall where they may this month. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, but this could, like I said, out of whatever is not going ahead in the way that you thought it would, look at this. You've got another opportunity that comes up that is actually probably better for you or better suited to what you're trying to do. This really speaks to me in that kind of, like I said, right, I applied for this job, didn't get that job, but they said to me, actually, you know what, we really like you for something else that we've got. Are you interested? This could be, maybe you try to do something and it doesn't work and a friend of yours says, oh yeah, well, the reason that didn't work is because of this, this and this. Or you could just find yourself being invited to something where you're in the right place at the right time. This is a month to keep it open. I know when we see the Five of Pentacles, it's like, especially the way that prices and stuff are going up, people are really scared by everything at the moment on the material level. But this really speaks volumes to me, and it suggests whatever is not going ahead in the way that you thought it would, whatever you are, maybe the sudden expense that comes in, it literally leads you to something that is much better than whatever it is that you thought you were getting. So don't fret, don't stress, all right? There's something much better coming out of this. And because it's the Wheel of Fortune in the communications, that's likely to be an invite or an offer of some kind. For your Heart and Hearth, you've got the World card. So for some of you, this is a month, maybe you're going on that holiday, maybe you're going on a summer holiday or, a winter holiday for those of you in the southern. The Wheel of Fortune coupled with the World card, that is travel, and very often it's like international travel. So for some of you, you could be meeting somebody. If you're single, this could be a month where you're meeting somebody in a foreign land, in a foreign culture. It is possible that this person could be from there and you meet them in your locality, but it's likely for those of you that are traveling and traveling a good distance or internationally that you are likely to meet someone. You couple this with for those of you that are partnered, rather, this could be that you and a partner are are traveling in some way. For those of you who have travel plans cancelled, don't fret, because it's likely that they're either going to reimburse you or they're going to give you an upgrade because of it. So I want you to hold that intention. If some plans for travel, etc., are cancelled for you and your partner this month, literally say to the universe, I know you're cancelling this because something else better is coming along, or I'm about to be upgraded. Hold that intention. That's just one little tip and trick that you're going to have as part of my course. There's going to be a whole bunch of other stuff as well, which I'm really, really looking forward to delivering. I will stop putting my shameless plugs in now, I swear. For your money and materials, you've got the Hierophant card. These are big cards. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune, the World card, the Hierophant. So the 5 of Pentacles is the number 5. The Hierophant is also number 5. 2 5s is a vigil. You have to be solidly aware of your thoughts and how they create your reality this month, especially on that financial level. So this could be some form of support that comes in from a larger institution. So if you are applying for a loan or a mortgage, anything where you are appealing to the financial blessings that come from bigger or larger institutions are highly favored this month. But here's where this comes in. That 5 of Pentacles, maybe you apply for this and originally it's knocked back. You reapply and then they say, actually, yes, we can do this. Like whatever the initial sort of thing is, whatever the first answer is, you got 2 options. Either don't take no for an answer and reapply, or check in your network or wait for the better thing to show up. This is one of those moments where like it ain't over until the fat Raffi sings. Do you know what I'm saying? So just like keep it open. The reason I changed that is because, you know, there's always going to be someone, I can't believe you just said that. So you know what, if we just dissipate that crap right now. For your first week of the month, you have the Hermit card. Okay. So this is you kind of licking your wounds when maybe something doesn't go your way or doesn't go as expected. With that Hermit card here, this is an opportunity to learn. So you have an opportunity to get smarter and better with something this month, which could be really great. With that 5 of Pentacles, because this is about what you're doing, it's about your actions. This could be where something you do ends up costing you more than you had imagined. So watch out for that. For your second week of the month, you've got the Star card. This is yours. Look at that. That is community. That is connection. That is blessings that come through the wider world stage. This is connections over the internet, over Skype, over Zoom. It's also something that you do, something, whether this is in your work or your profession, whether it's in your studies, if you're studying, there's something that you do this month that goes much further beyond you than you ever expected it could. This could be truly, truly wonderful. For your third week of the month, you have the Tower card. So disruptions to plans. Expect disruptions to travel plans this month. It's like something is, you know, something's been overlooked. But again, like I said, don't see this as a bad thing. See this as an opportunity for growth or something better coming in. You've got this Star card here coupled with the Tower. On the wider world stage, especially because the World card is present, this could be, you know, I touch wood, I hope we're wrong, but that could be like a cyber attack or something like that. It could also be that maybe, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the month, or I think it was either in a weekly reading or a monthly reading, the time that Thomas Cook went down. So if you know anything about the UK's travel industry, Thomas Cook was a massive company that had been trading for literally years, right back to the 80s. They were like one of the biggest travel things in the whole of the UK, and actually massive in Europe as well, and it folded. And when it did, it was such a, like, everybody was shocked. And I'm pretty sure this quartet showed up at the time that did. And so when I see this, I'm always like, is this an airline or a travel company that's going under or something? But again, don't fret, because I don't feel like this hits you. I actually feel like in a lot of ways it will bring you something better. So hold that. You know what? This just means I'm getting upgraded. Hold that. For your fourth week of the month, you've got the Justice card. This is a big commitment. This is you signing on the dotted line. This is a marriage of sorts, but it's a financial marriage. So I'm intrigued by this, but yeah, your long-term finances look to be very good. There's a change in the wind here this month, and how it hits will be very, very interesting. So for your moons, on the 14th of June, full moon in Sagittarius. The moons are jacked up in their sequence at the moment because we had 3 moons in May. Then you've got the new moon in Cancer on the 29th of June. So that full moon for you in Sagittarius is happening in the 11th house of friends, benefactors, people that can help you, somebody that comes through for you. It's actually a very lucky house as well. It shares a similarity with the 9th house in that regard, I believe. And then you've got the holding card for this. So whatever your hope, your wish, or your dream is, and remember as well, your 11th house is about your higher goals and aspirations. It's about that big dream that you have in your heart. Like, this is what I really want to achieve from my work, from my career, my whatever. That Gate 30 card is about holding on to that dream for dear life. Even if it seems a little bit cloudy around that dream, around this full moon, you hold on to it because there's some good coming from that. For your full moon message, which is for you taking place in the 6th house, which is all to do with your day-to-day work, grind, your physical body, your health, etc. It's a new moon in that space, and you've got the Gate 52 and stillness. This is actually, so if you've been with me long enough, you know that I say when the Hermit shows up, the High Priestess or your intuition has a message for you. And that Gate 52 and stillness, this reminds us that in order to hear the intuition speak, you have to listen. And in order to listen, you have to make yourself still. This is what that new moon is doing for you. So take a moment to find, create, or promote quietness and stillness in your own life so that you can move forward. And not only that, so that you can hear what your physical body is telling you or what your immediate work environment is informing you of. So if there are things where you're needing to change direction or you're needing to implement something new, it will be evident to you around that new moon or as a result of it. You're getting a fresh start in those spaces, but it's not always easy because the new moon is a dark moon. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. It will be fantastic to see you June 7th, Mindset Magic, Yumi, and a whole bunch of good stuff. It will be amazing to have you there. Thank you so much for letting me share this with you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.